Today, June 27th, is the day of small and middle-sized enterprises, SMEs in Europe. And SMEs are the backbone of European economy. They contribute a lot to our whole wealth, to our economic success as Europeans. Small and middle-sized enterprises mean more to the European economy than to any other economy in the world. That's also one of the reasons why they mean a lot to my parliamentary work in order to keep jobs in Europe, to create new jobs, which is mostly done by small and middle-sized enterprises, and to keep the small and middle-sized enterprises up. It's a pandemic and it's a global economic crisis we live in today, and I know this is really harming the opportunities of small and middle-sized enterprises. That's why I would recommend for small and middle-sized enterprises, remain with your core business. There is something with which you contribute to the market, and you have contributed to the market for a pretty long time, obviously and probably. And that's why remain with your core business, but maybe you can find some new ways of distribution, especially in the digital era, in digital ways, in order to reach your customers and to remain with your customers and to keep your small and middle-sized, small or middle-sized enterprise up. I wish you best of luck, and I try to contribute as much as I can in my parliamentary work here in European Parliament to keep the markets proper for small and middle-sized enterprises, because small and middle-sized enterprises mean a lot to our wealth, our opportunities, our future. That's why I want to say thank you.
Business means hard work, risk-taking and creation. That's why I have great respect for every entrepreneur. On the World SMEs Day, we should appreciate the contribution small and medium businesses make to our economy and society. In Latvia, I regularly meet with SMEs to hear about their concerns and needs, which I then use in my work in the European Parliament. Recently, my proposal to simplify value-added tax rules was adopted. This will reduce costs and red tape for small businesses and will boost trade and growth. The current crisis is difficult for many SMEs. In the Parliament's Economic Affairs Committee, we are developing solutions to help. But every crisis also creates opportunities. So, I want to encourage our SMEs to be ambitious and develop creative ideas into new products and services. We need innovation and businesses for a prosperous Europe. Happy SMEs Day.
The SME Day is above all a recognition of incredible strength of entrepreneurship and the power of those who invested in following their dreams. Creators and owners of small and medium-sized companies, of micro-enterprises, family businesses, or those self-employed. It's our way to say thank you to all those. And it's also about raising awareness, to show to all those who have visions, especially young people, to show them how to translate them into business projects, because the EU, the Europe, needs such visionaries and such young entrepreneurs. Our work in the European Parliament focuses on making sure that the SME angle is well taken care of in the European legislation, and then the public action and public policy aims at creating favorable business environment in Europe. And I'm also active in an area which I think is quite critical, especially in this period, which is ensuring to SMEs better access to finance. My call for SMEs would be to never give up and to be active and vocal towards us policymakers, for example, through platforms like SME Connect, in order to make sure that we hear about their concerns and we can both, the public and the private sector, continue in working together to ensure that there is a future for SMEs and businesses in Europe, and also that their full potential is triggered.
Hello, the 27th is World SME Day, and I have a message to all you small, micro and medium-sized companies out there. You do a great job and you're really important to society. And we need more of you, not less. So if there's anyone out there thinking about starting a company, becoming an entrepreneur, Go ahead, try your best, and I'm sure you will do a great job. I'll try to encourage SMEs in my job in the Parliament, find good rules, find good support systems so that you can do what you do best, invent, make products and make the world a little better place. I bring with me ideas and experience from the Arctic regions of North Europe. And there are special challenges there, and together we create all this fantastic network that the SME Connect is, where we can exchange ideas, we can find new partners, and we can also find out ways to make the rules and laws better for your companies. Thank you for
I'm coming from a region, South Tyrol, where SMEs are extremely important in the construction sector, in tourism, in the artisanal sector, but also in agriculture, in the foodstuff production. And they are something like a backbone of our economy. They give jobs to people, especially also in rural areas. They give jobs to young people, and what I consider so important, they create the opportunity for young people to become entrepreneurs. And therefore I think we politicians working here in Brussels, and I try to do this, we have to create something like a positive discrimination for this SMEs. So we need to create a situation where they can really work on the ground. And I think this is also the sense of the SME Day, to remember these SMEs, the importance of these SMEs, and to activate themselves and to tell them that they need to be active politically, they need to defend their rights. And I think if this is possible, the SMEs Day is a good day for our economy and for the European Union as a whole.
Colleagues, dear friends, today we celebrate the World's Day of SMEs. It is a very important day because small, medium businesses are the heart of our development, the heart of our economies. And we need to discuss how to avoid some burdens. We need to discuss what kind of legal framework is needed supporting development, not blocking the development of SMEs. And especially during and after coronavirus, we need to understand what are the ways to scale up small, medium businesses. This is connection, this is internet, this is new digital solutions. So join SME Connect, because we can send you some messages and advise how to develop your companies. Celebrate this day, but on the other hand, think about the future. Future is in hands of SMEs. Thank you.